Oh my God. Welcome to Mary TV. Welcome to Mary TV. Let me just adjust my tripod a little bit. So welcome to Mary TV. I'll be right here waiting for you all. And as you come in, say hi to me. Let me know where you are joining me from. It's a Saturday afternoon here in Kenya. I'm just from work. Yeah, we always teach up to Saturday, half day, if I can say so. So I'm just from work and I thought of why not do a live stream, because creating a video, editing and such may take some time, because guys, oh my God, it has been one hectic and crazy week for me. So please, as you come in, drop your comment, say hi to me. Let me know where you are joining me from. Like the live stream. There is a way in which I want my phone to be. So like the live stream as you come in. Like, I'm just adjusting my phone. So like the live stream as you come in. Oh, okay. I think that it's a little bit clearer. I'm waiting for your greetings, so give me greetings. They're free of charge. So I'll be right here. Let me sit around, hang around as I wait for more people to join the live stream. By the way, I don't have specific time for doing live stream. I do them random depending with how I feel. Hi. Hello to you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe, like the live stream. Let me know where you are joining me from. Which part of this beautiful world are you in? So let me know as you join. Modulamin Jahate. Welcome and thank you so much. Hi and greetings to you. Which part of this world do you come from? Let me know at the comment section. Which part of this beautiful world are you joining me from? Myself, I'm from Kenya in Africa. Like the live stream. Oh, Germany. Okay. Guten Morgen. Those are the basics that we know. Anyways, thank you for joining the live stream. So I can see 5 people in the house. I'm waiting for 5 likes. And I'm waiting for more people before I start my reaction on matters to do with JT podcast and up. A man who comes after a woman. Like, guys, people are so crazy out here. I've never understood their level of craziness, but this is too much. Dimongo came out to talk about matters to do with pregnancy, and she said they went to a gyna. The gyna advised them. They bought ovulation. Are those ovulation tablets? Let me know here at the comment part. Again, she had some other pregnancy kits, if I can refer to them as that. And these are meant to help her track her periods and also to be in a position for her to conceive. Definitely, after marriage, the next thing that people will always expect is for you to have children. And especially if you come from Africa. Mostly people will expect you to have children. Like, for example, if you get married, let's say like for Dimongo, she got married in January. If she was here in Africa, and of course because she's still an African, people are going to give her a countdown. By September, October, thereabout, people will expect Dimongo to be having a pikin, or if you want a small baby. And that is the way it is. That is the way it is. It's just as simple as that. People always expect you to produce children because that is what marriage is all about. Wow, I can see the numbers are shooting. Please say hi to me and like the live stream. I'd love to know who are these people in the house. I'd like to know whether I have some Team Mary in the house. So just like the live stream, it's free of charge. Dimongo, of course, we are looking forward for her to produce babies, which is normal, as I have said. Like, it's not something that is out of this world. And especially if you come from this other part of the world, that is Africa. Once you're married, people will always want you to have kids. And if you can't produce kids, of course, people will be on your neck. As Mary TV, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Dimwango and everything that is around her. Bob says, JT, lady doctor. What type of doctor is he? Remember JT, in fact himself, what does he know about matters to do with marriage? What does he know about matters to do with children? Because what I know, and this one I'm so certain, JT has no child. But look at him coming out shamelessly to abuse Dimwango. Coming out to mock Dimwango. Just because Dimwango has come out to talk, about her, her expectations. Of course, they're looking forward to have a child. How dare he come out and accuse Dimwango of being unable to conceive? As if he has ever been with Dimwango and they tried getting children and it backfired. Like, guys, sometimes I always say, the naysayers, there's something else. How can someone just wake up and they want to come out and fight people? The only difference between Dimwango and most of these reactors is that we don't tell you about our relationships. So you may never know how many girlfriends this guy has ever had or how many boyfriends another reactor has ever had. Look at him coming out to say, oh, Dimwango has had so many men. He came out, made a list, or the guy from the Philippines. I don't know, there's this other guy, Atita, I don't know, Kino. The list was endless. And from it, Jet was like, oh, how can Dimwango conceive? Yet she has been with all these men. JT, please, can you shut up? Have some decorum. I hear you saying Dimwango is your sister. Is that how you talk about your sister? It is so crazy. In fact, very weird. I don't understand. Why would someone come out and they're like, oh, this lady cannot become pregnant because she has had a lot of men. I heard him say, oh, Dimwango cannot be pregnant. They used to see her all over in the streets, moving from one country to another country, sleeping with this man, sleeping with that man. How can Dimwango be, conceive? Bob says, if she barren or fertile, what is his business? I wonder. Is he the man in this marriage? What is his business? Why does, in fact, the biggest question is, why does he feel Dimwango cannot conceive? These are the people that I call enemies of progress. Someone has just been married the other day. Instead of you people giving her time to do her, you're always out here fighting her and talking nonsense. It is so sad, very sad. Benjamin, greetings to you and welcome. How is you? How is Nairobi? I hope uko fiti. It is so sad. Dimwango was married the other day. JT Podcast is already declaring Dimwango can never become pregnant. According to him, Dimwango has been with so many men. And he came up with a list that is endless. And because of it, according to him, Dimwango will never ever ever get children. You listen at these people and you wonder whether they are normal. Are they crazy? What is it? Wendley, I see you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream and welcome. Like the live stream as you come in. Guys, I'm so much infuriated with JT podcast. I think that is the lowest that any man can go. Just because you people, you don't like Dimwango, and because you guys don't parade your relationships, you want to come and use what Dimwango has, been saying on the streets to mock her. Let her be. And this is one characteristic of of our Kenyan men, Benjamin the wise man. One characteristics of this, our brothers here in Kenya. Most of them, I don't know whether they are chauvinists. I don't know whether they are myopic. But what I know is that most of them always fight women. How can someone say Dimwango got married in Poland because there's no man that can marry her in Africa? How can someone just sit down comfortably and spew such lies? At times, even if you hate someone, it's not good to get to issues that target humanity. People drop curses upon themselves, and after some time they start saying, ni uchawi. That is it. You can't be that personal. You want to get into a person's business. Of course I know, and most of us know, Dimwango wants to have at least a kid. And that is what marriages are meant for. And especially if you look at it from the African point of view. Once you get married or once you hit a certain age, people will expect you to produce babies. It is what it is. But when someone comes out just because of content and they're like, Dimwango cannot conceive. Guys, I'll bring my backup soon. Don't worry. So that you can listen from the horse's mouth. I wonder, did he ever, get some information from maybe anyone close to Dimwango that she can't conceive? Or is it just a matter of coming out, creating content, and you get the hell out of your screen? Most of the time they say for them, it is all about views. JT himself has no child, and that one I'm so certain. How dare he come out and talk about Dimwango in such a way? Can he show us his children? So that we know he can equally get children or he can pregnant a woman. It's not just a matter of speaking. And that is why I always say most of these people make you guys think that we are so primitive. And it is just because of such nonsense. Oh, Dimwango has been moving from one country to another country. Does it mean that, Dimwango is a traveler content creator? Does it mean that each country she goes, she has always been sleeping with men? Or having a moment or exchanging saliva, whichever and however you want it to refer to it. Does it mean that is what Dimwango has been doing? So that these people are so crazy. And sometimes you look at them and you ask yourself, do they come out to do this intentionally? Or do they think? Do they even ask themselves what is the impact of such? And it is so normal. Women go for checkups. They go for checkups. They go, for the gynae's visit. It is so normal. And most women want to know how they are doing health-wise and such. And it is always good and prudent at the same time to know, like for example, this is what is happening to your body. It is always good to know when you can conceive. That is if you want children. But this part of people like, oh, why is she going to the gyna? In fact, in that video, let me try and get a phone. I want to play some backup. So just a minute as I request for a phone. So those that are coming in, say hi to me. Say hi to me. Let me know which part of the world are you joining me from. It is so sad that someone who, who people question a lot about his tingo, comes out to talk about the way Dimwango can't produce children, or Dimwango's womb is not clean. I wonder, was it the gyna that Dimwango visited? According to him, why did Dimwango run to the gyna? What is she afraid of? Is she maybe afraid she won't get children? And you look at JT, you ask yourself, is JT normal upstairs? A whole man sitting down to discuss about a woman's, reproduction health, as if you know everything about them. Hi, I'm Yoli. I see you. Welcome and thank you so much for joining this live stream. I'm Yoli. This guy called JT is so crazy. Very crazy. Talking about the way Dimwango is a Barren and Dimwango can never ever get children. Can't you see that his gay is not a real man? Ayana, I know very well. And that is why I'm daring him to come and parade his children. His children that he has, fertilized a woman. Hey, let him come and show us his children. Because I feel he was too personal to Dimwango. Why can't they give her time and see whether she'll produce children or not? That guy is so crazy. Very crazy of him. A whole man sitting down to discuss about, oh, this woman's womb is not clean. Oh, I don't know, Dimwango will never conceive. Dimwango was, according to him, Dimwango was with the guy in the Philippines. Nothing ever happened. Dimwango was with Atita in America. Nothing happened. Or, I don't know, Dimwango was with Kino. As if you guys, these people have ever come out to say they have been in a relationship. And especially Kino and Atita. Dimwango has never ever come out to say she has ever dated them. And the message, from what I hear when they speak, the message that they are passing across is Dimwango is an ashawo. And because she's an ashawo, she cannot conceive. That is the message that they are putting out here. Ayana says he should be grateful for that family because without them, his YouTube channel will be finished. I wonder whether he can be grateful. Just from the way he talks. Coming after Dimwango. That they have been saying, oh, Dimwango is the only person that is excited about the marriage. The guy is not interested. Oh, Dimwango is forcing herself, to this family. I look at these people and I ask myself, I think you guys have been praying for Dimwango not to ever have a family. How does it concern you? How does it concern you? If you're just an honest person, you should learn how to differentiate between, there's a way in which Benjamin Weiss, the wise guy, has put it. Matters to do with humanity are now goes on. Because, children come from God. They are a gift from God. But you cannot just come out and start mocking a person that has not come out to complain they are not able to conceive. You cannot come out and say Dimwango is doing this because Miss Trudy announced her pregnancy. He's so crazy. He has tested YouTube money because of them. That is it. I agree with you 101%. Because of the family. He's paying his bills. People should leave that family alone. You know, most of the time when people become so personal, to an extent that won't come out and you know, talk just nonsense for the sake of creating content. It doesn't make sense. Mango gets children or not. What is their business? Why are they now saying, oh, Dimango is doing all this because of Miss Trudy? Because Miss Trudy came out to announce her pregnancy and the challenges that she experienced. Now Dimango wants to come out and do the same thing. Without thinking. In fact, I have a problem with JT because of one thing. You know the way he was packaging everything. I'll get for you the backup soon. The other phone is still charging. Okay, so the problem that I have with JT is the way he put out everything. Number one, when Dimango said the gyna told her her womb is like okay 100%. The guy was like, no, Dimango. Your womb cannot be okay. It must have problems. Number two, when Dimango said she needs to get children. And at least Mitoto is going to have a playmate. JT was like, no. Dimango cannot get children because she cannot conceive. Because the womb is not okay. And that is why I look at it. In fact, that video he did, I think 2 days ago. I was to create a video yesterday, but I was tired. I didn't. I just I just let it be. Today I've decided to do a live stream. I don't know why people compare them. They compare them with the reason Ayana. The comparison is meant for people to know that the Maros family are down here. Do you understand? And these other people are doing very good. That is why they always compare them. That is why they always bring comparison between Dimango and Miss Trudy, Maro and Wodemaya. They just want to show the world that this group of people are the best. While these other two, that is Maro and Dimango, are losers. And that is why they are always comparing them. Carrot said the same about Maro. Remember? Yeah, she said Maro cannot do the tingo. Look at Maisha. By the end of the year, Maisha will be 2 years old. And that is what she kept on saying here on the streets. And that is what JT has begun, doing right now. Talking about Dimango. Oh, Dimango cannot conceive. JT, shame on you. Ayana says, I don't like that old woman also called Carol. She is also obsessed with Dimango. I remember in one of the interviews that she did, she said she knows Dimango like the palm of her hand. Like she knows everything about Dimango. And remember, this lady has always been out here threatening to expose Dimango. And one thing that she has always emphasized on, if she comes out with those receipts, that will be the end of Dimango's career as a content creator. And I remember in the recent one that I did last week, somewhere there on Thursday, she said, if she comes out with those receipts, Dimango will opt to stay in Poland forever. She'll never come back to Kenya. So these people, they call themselves reactors. But the hate is too much. Too much. I've seen them carrying those photos of Dimango, putting them in their community post, telling their subscribers, can you please go tell Dimango to chill? She's too fast. Why get married in January? And why does she want to conceive at the same time? And you look at them and you wonder, what do they exactly want? What do they exactly want? It is so sad. I see you, Hano. Hano is made something like that. welcome. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. And please, as you come in, like the live stream. Like the live stream, and let's keep the conversation ongoing. It is so sad. People are so weird, full of crap. Bernard Kochola, greetings to you. Thank you so much. Who cares if she has receipts? They're just bullies. They are the biggest bullies that I have ever come across. In fact, when I did that video, most people said, let her bring those receipts so that we are done and dusted with her nonsense. It's just as simple as that. And that is why they'll always compare Di Mwango to Miss Trudy. As we speak, Miss Trudy has a baby already. Di Mwango got married, and she also wants to have a family. You think Di Mwango got married because of Miss Trudy? Doesn't she have her own dreams? Now, because she wants a baby, they want to go and drag Miss Trudy and bring her picture. Oh, Di Mwango is competing with Miss Trudy. Oh, I don't know, Di Mwango wants to have a child because Miss Trudy has a child. What kind of thinking is that? That Gogo Mama is around. Austin, I see you. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome. Like the live stream as you come in. Welcome and like the live stream. Oh my God. It is so crazy. Those are just threats. And I think she has been emphasizing that for a long time. For the longest time possible. Or if she brings the receipts, Di Mwango will be embarrassed big time. And we are asking her to bring the receipts once and for all, so that we are done with that business and move on. She thinks she'll always be there threatening Di Mwango. It is like she's holding the life of Di Mwango. Whatever that African tigress told her, that is their own business. And they should not keep on repeating the same thing. It's so funny. You look at JT podcast. He always says Di Mwango is like a sister to him because they come from the same place. But is that how you talk about your own sister? You wish your own sister cannot conceive, so that people start creating stories on the YouTube streets to confuse people, and then eventually to mock Di Mwango. Let her be. And what I know is that children are always a gift from God. And whether someone has children or not, sometimes we need to take back steps and let the matter be. It is only God that can give children to a family. And that is the truth of the matter. My people are so crazy, out here. I was listening to someone talking about why Di Mwango wants a child very fast. According to her, without children, Di Mwango will not survive in this marriage. And the reason is because the Polish people are family oriented. And that is why Di Mwango needs to do everything within her powers. To do what? To do what? To get a child. They said she will never get married. Now they said she won't get a child. They are always up to something. They are always up to something. Look at this man. John Wayne, who told you I want to get married? Get the hell out of this place. Some people, where do they come from? It's not a dating channel. We are not interested in your shenanigans. Okay, most of them were saying, oh, Di Mwango will never get married. And in fact, still they are questioning whether the marriage is legit or not. There are some naysayers that are insisting the marriage is a scam. Like it is more of a prank. And with time, the whole truth will come out. They are questioning, why is it that Peter is not posting Dimwango in his channel. And if you listen to Dimwango and Peter in one of the live streams, they said they do not want to keep on repeating content. Like, they post a video in Dimwango's channel, almost the same video in Peter's channel. You know, sometimes YouTube can give you a copyright. And especially if you are maybe the second person to, to upload the video. They said they wouldn't be doing such. And that is why the naysayers are saying, this is a scam. And Peter is not into this. So those that are coming in, please don't go away with my like. Give me my like or to Kereratu. Hi and greetings to you. Welcome to this live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I see it is your first time. Where are you joining the live stream from? Which part of this world are you at? Welcome. Okay, they said Dimwango will never get married. She got married. When she got married, they have started a new storyline. Dimwango will never have children. According to them, why did Dimwango go to the gyna? What is she afraid of? Or what has she ever done to the womb? The good thing about Maro and is they don't listen to these stupid reactors. And it is good for them. It is good for their mental health. Otherwise, these people can make you run crazy. You just wake up, they're talking about you. You wake up, someone is saying the way you can't conceive. Hey, and you've only been in that marriage for less than a month. And they already want to see you pregnant, like heavily pregnant. Like seriously. Why can't they give her the whole of this year and then come out and say whatever they want to say? And I said it at the start of this live stream. Dimwango is an African. And for us, once you get married, the next thing is what? Children. I know people from the West, you have a kind of different type of, notion. Like, after getting married, you always, tell the newly married, couple to enjoy themselves. Do you understand? Like, to have a good time, just to get to know each other, to enjoy each other's company before babies come. For us Africans, and especially Kenyans, it is the opposite. Once you get married, people expect to see you pregnant. By the end of 9 months, they'll start questioning what is happening. If you don't become pregnant, it will be an uphill task. And if you watch Miss Trudy, that is what she said. In fact, she just said, but I'm telling you for free, that is what happens. You get married, like for Dimwango, she got married in January. Like this is January. This is the month she got married. By September, people will be expecting her to produce a baby. Like literally delivering the baby. That is how it works here. We don't have room for, get to know each other, work on your career, I don't know what and what. Marriage, children. It is as simple as that. And that is why these people have started spreading these lies. You look at them and you ask yourself, why do they feel this lady cannot conceive? Why do they feel she can't produce a child? How long has she been married? If you come to some of these African communities, my people, and especially if you come from the West, you'll be shocked. You get married, let's say in January. By May, they want to see some changes in you. Hey, some changes. They want to start seeing you getting a little bit rounder, throwing saliva, losing appetite, and all the other symptoms that comes with pregnancy. People will be looking at you, including they can follow you, just to be sure. And if you don't produce children, the same people will come on your neck. And if you don't have a loving and supportive husband, he may end up chasing you away without knowing whether he's the one with the problem or whether you're the one. And that is why these people are talking about this whole matter to do with, Dimwango cannot get children. I listened to them. They were like, if she doesn't produce children, and Peter's family, they're from Poland, the Polish people are family oriented, then she's going to have a lot of problems. When you look at Di Mwango is already up to the task. I've seen her cooking. I've seen her washing or doing utensils. I've seen her just being a wifey and doing what is expected of her, which is so beautiful. Remember, Di Mwango is a celebrity. This is one thing that people are forgetting. This lady is a celebrity, and she may opt not to do any of those things. She may opt to get someone to help her do all those house chores. I know some of you will come and tell me, oh, Mary, in Europe it is so expensive. I know it's very expensive. That one I'm so much aware of. But because she's a celebrity, should have opted for that. But look at Di Mwango in Poland. She's up to the task. What makes them think that Di Mwango is just there for the views? Ruth, morning from UK. Sometimes as a fellow African, behavior of fellow Kenyans, especially to one helpful family, is disappointing. JT, Carol, etc. Just sad. It is so sad. And that is why I always tell my audience, those are just but a drop in the ocean. They don't represent our ethics. That is not how brothers should support each other. You just look at a person very comfortably mocking another person, talking about, matters that are very sensitive and very intimate, matters to do with a baby, as if producing a baby, or rather even just the whole process of getting pregnant, carrying the pregnancy to term, as if it is something that is, trivial, something that you can play around with. If you have ever been pregnant, you understand what I'm talking about. There are some people that usually have a hard time when they're pregnant, some women. And therefore, this is not something that you just come and joke about, just to entertain your audience. It doesn't work like that. And that's so low of JT. Look at him, someone that has no children, coming out to say Di Mwango cannot get a child. Di Mwango cannot conceive. Or Di Mwango's womb has some ish. And therefore Di Mwango cannot get children. You make a list of all these men. Bring the evidence to show that Di Mwango had an encounter with them. Bring a receipt to confirm what you're saying. That guy Atita never dated Di Mwango. Amioli says if Di was the one who had 6 miscarriages, they were going to have a feast. They would have a feast. Imagine Amioli, they would have a feast, and I wouldn't be shocked if they would say it is a lie. These people, they may say it is a lie. They may. Don't be shocked. They may just wake up and say, oh, Di Mwango lied. She never miscarried. Oh, Di Mwango is doing this for views. But because it is Miss Trudy, they can't say anything about her. There is a time, I think, was it last year or the other year? There's someone that came out and said, this guy that, you know him, the husband to Trudy. There's a time people came out and started saying, oh, he used to pay these naysayers so that they'd keep on talking bad about the Marwas. So if I know, and I agree with you, if it was Di Mwango in that situation, hey, they would just meet in Nairobi, Kenya, and have a feast. They would talk and talk and talk about it. They would create all lies. They would say Di Mwango, in the past did ABCD. And that is why her womb cannot carry a baby. Morris, I see you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Please, as you come in, like the live stream. Like the live stream. Those that are at the periphery, don't forget to like the live stream. Also subscribe to my channel. Amioli says yes, Mr. Fruit said so. They are being paid by Ghana boy. And also there was some at some point Amioli, this alleged Mr. Fruit. I don't know, I'm not sure. But it is alleged that Mr. Fruit is one of the naysayers. Like she superchats herself with $200, $100, you know. But there's no one like Mr. Fruit that really exists. And especially that one that was tied to super chats. This other Mr. Fruit is just one of those reactors that you see on the streets. And they'll say anything to celebrate Dimwango's downfall. By the time they decide Dimwango is not going to have a child, where do you think they are coming from with that kind of discussion? What has really been happening behind this, behind closed doors? How sure are they that Dimwango would never conceive? Mr. Fruit is the big hater of Marwa's family. He's the biggest. And anything that, directly, or anyone that is directly connected to Marwa, they'd always come for you. It is what it is. That is what they usually do. So those that are coming in, please like the live stream. I'm enjoying my afternoon here in Kenya. In fact, it is an evening, 3:44 p.m. here in Kenya. I'm just having a good time. And I decided why not do this. Because this video was meant to be in yesterday's reaction. I couldn't do a reaction, guys. I was so tired. I was so tired I couldn't create like a video. And because I've been working the whole of this today, up to 1. When I come back home, I decided let me just do a live stream because, guys, it is or it is. Please support my channel by liking the live stream. Like the live stream. You can super chat me. You can share the video. Just support me by watching. I have a membership pack. Pick whatever you feel is pocket friendly and keep on supporting my channel. Just support it. And again, I'm on the road to 5K subscribers. You can help me get there before my birthday. Okay. Someone is asking, are they God? Are they the ones who give babies? D is going to have kids whether they like it or not. Thank you so much for that. And that is what I said in this live stream. When it comes to matters to do with children, there's only one person that is in control. And that is God. There is no way you can stand, shout, rooftop, and say, for example, Mary will never have children. It won't work. It won't work. It won't work. It is only God that gives children. Do you understand? And I'm so happy that we all know that. You can't just say someone cannot have children. And you're not God. I'm Yoli. Don't be lazy, Mary. Oh, you want to join the lazy gang. I've been so lazy from yesterday because of going to work. It is so crazy. Love the accent. Poker night. Greetings to you. Thank you so much. You love the accent? This is our accent here, down here. Amioli, it's because of work. Like today, I've just come from work. My last lesson I taught at 1 p.m. In fact, I've not taken lunch up to now. I just decided to come. The only thing that I've taken is tea, a cup of tea as usual. I've not taken lunch, but I'm here. I said today is today. Today I must come out and create. I must come and create this content. Wow. Brooklyn. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, we are 44 minutes into the live stream. And one thing that really, yes, we teach on Saturdays, Amioli. We teach on Saturdays. 2 lessons. We do. Sometimes up to Sunday, and especially when the national exam is approaching. We do it up to Sundays. Just 1 or 2 lessons. They are called remedials, or if you want, how do you call them? I don't know how you call them in South Africa. But these are just extra lessons or extra classes so that you can, the students that are time takers, or if you want slow learners, you can give them time to catch up. Yeah. So I've been a little bit tired, and that is why I've not been creating content. And especially Jana. Jana means yesterday. Okay, so my people, 45 minutes into the live stream. What I'm emphasizing on is that these people should just let D Mwango be. Let us sit and wait for the outcome. But you cannot just wish something as, as bad as that to a person just because you don't like them. You can't sit down and say, D Mwango cannot conceive, she's barren, because he tampered with her womb. And you're the people that always push this family to take you to court. JT, if you're taken to court, what will you say about the womb? What evidence do you have? It is what it is. I know you guys are, you're not supporters of the Marwas. You don't like them. But sometimes it is too much and too crazy. Hello, I'm watching from Wales, UK. Thank you so much, Married Debia. I hope I've pronounced your name well. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Like the live stream as you join. It is so crazy. Let God decide on whoever will have children and who will not have them. It is his work. It is not ours. There's a time they used to say, I think it is Amyoli that reminded me in this live chat. There's someone that said, that is Amyoli. She said, that is what they used to say about Marwa. I remember Karot saying Marwa has traveled to all these countries. And in each country that he goes, he has always had a woman. You mean all those countries Marwa had never ever impregnated a woman. And because of that, they had come to a conclusion, Marwa will never have children. But see how God has shamed them. Rocio came into the picture. After a short time, baby Maisha came. They stopped talking about Marwa and issues to do with children. Now they are focusing their energy on D Mwango. They can't even allow her to breathe. If she has something to track her ovulation or to boost her ovulation and whatever, what is your problem? If she's taking those tablets, the folic acid and whatever, for the sake of her to conceive, what is the problem? Is D Mwango the first woman to use such tablets? If you have this, you will know that D Mwango is not the first woman to use such tablets. Women do use, and especially if you hit a certain age and you want to have a child, sometimes you can be advised to use some tablets to boost everything and to make you catch belly like quick fast. But you can't say, oh, because Miss Trudy came out, talked about her pregnancy, now D Mwango wants to confuse people so that the traffic can come from Miss Trudy to D Mwango. It is so crazy. Yeah, my people, it is so crazy. Oh, D Mwango wants to steal the shine from Miss Trudy. Oh, Miss Trudy did one video and it is almost at 500,000. D Mwango has done 10 videos. They are nowhere close to 100k views. You look at these people and you know these people are just crazy. Oh, she's called Maria. Is it Maria or Mari? We share a name here. That is so crazy. Oh, Miss Trudy came. All the traffic shifted from D Mwango to Miss Trudy. D Mwango is doing everything possible to change the traffic to her end. Who does that and who says that? Unless you are crazy and you are weird. So, but guys, I don't want the live stream to be very long. I've done 49 minutes. In fact, it is going to hit 50. Allow me to say thank you so much to you all that joined the live stream. Thank you so much for chatting at the comment section or the chat section. Thank you so much, my moderator Amioli, for being here in. I've been reading those messages that you withheld. People are so crazy. I agree with you, they are crazy, but the naysayers are usually crazy. They are not people. I wonder whether they have a human heart, or do they have a beast's heart. Thank you for your like, for your comments, and for just taking time to join this live stream. I hope you're having a great time. There's something here. I hope you're having a great time wherever you are. I hope you're having a good morning, a good evening, an afternoon, just depending with where you are. Keep on supporting me by watching my videos and just liking. I'm on the road to 5K subscribers. Help me get there before my birthday. My birthday will be in April. That is 17th April. Help me get there. Benjamin the wise guy, nice afternoon. Enjoy. Thank you so much, Benja. Enjoy your afternoon. Thank you for being here. Thank you, guys. Allow me to check out. I think I'll be doing another live stream, but in my backup channel. I'll be back. So if you just see my face appearing, just know I'll be doing it in my backup channel. And if you find time, you can join and we're gonna have a chit chat. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.